Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another turn resolution War in the Pacific Admiral's Edition. Again, it's Friedrich with the Allies. Let's see how today plays out. Got some night raids. We'll see if we skip again today. I really need my Burma raids to go. We'll see. All right, so he's at Tabataoya in the Hex. Um, we damaged at least one tube. It says tubes, but I don't know. Ooh, near fire. Okay. All right, now, okay. Oh, wow. Hit it again. Critical damage. Oh, forced to surface. Okay. Just in time. We ran out of ammunition. He surfaced and, oh, I see. That's how it's gonna be. Oh, wow. Cruiser guns are hitting this. Oh man. Oh wow. 6-inch guns on a sub, it can't be good. Yeah, if this, okay, yeah, it sank. 15 hits. Wow. Some of that was depth charges, but man, that once the cruiser started firing, it was over. All right, come on, guys. Not everyone, please. Mm. Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna skip this and this air-to-air combat here, if that's all right, and we'll see how our bombers do. All right, of course we didn't get the results I wanted. I mean, it is what it is. Hmm. We're not hitting anything. Now, the Oscars coming in at us is not helping. It's causing us to be, probably scatter. And we're not dissipating his cap either. Hey, we got some runway hits. This was the one mission that he didn't fire at us. Hopefully we can sneak in some more B-25s. Okay, I guess not. All right, I'm gonna skip this. So 4 of our bombers turned around, but hey, we got some more runway hits. All right. Now, so we've got about 3 runway hits on this base. This is severe storms. I guess I don't have any expectations here. We did shoot down an Oscar here. Okay. Yeah, this severe storms are affecting our accuracy. Not to mention the escort, or the cap, I should say. Wow. Just bad day for night bombing. So that's fine. We got a feel for what he's doing. He's got nightcap. So we'll see. All right, the Sturgeon. Try, I'm trying to get these tankers that are in and out of Palembang, but just can't get in there without these ASW assets um, getting in our way. Okay, now let's see what we can do in the air. Daytime air, I should clarify. All right, he's hitting that base. Let's. Oh, wow. That's pretty bad. All right. Our flak is doing pretty good work there at Rangoon. All right, what is let's look here. 250. He's flying extended range from somewhere this direction. Wait, it looks like two different because there's an arrow this way. I don't know. Anyway, he's flying extended range. Just two 250 kilogram bombs. All right. Yeah, we're hitting Horn Island, trying to keep that suppressed, as well as Tulagi. This heavy rain is keeping us from getting even more hits. All right, well, let's see. I'm not sure if I could. I might try to cap this next turn and see if he's going to keep doing this bombing raid and cap trap him. I don't know. So I think this is going to be one of those days where I'll go ahead and take a look at the quick look at statistics after the action, but then we'll jump right into September 21 turn resolution. But let's get through this land segment. All right, so let's test against armor here. Will we kick him out? Nope. It's 1 to 2, in fact. We do almost nothing, but we do have armor coming into the hex. Okay, and Denny hadn't expanded, so that's good. All right, so yeah, we lost 5 aircraft and he lost 15. So that's a good trade. I'm not impressed with my bombing, but if we're gonna do this every day, that's fine. Um, so he lost 10 Oscars. I'm not gonna do the math. If it's off, it's off. 10 Oscars, 4 air to air, which of course would be um, what do I want to say? The gunners from the bombers, because we had no fighters fly this day. 6 ops, 2 Nates, air to air, 1 ops, and then we had a Sally we destroyed by flak and 2 ops. We did end up losing 2 Hudsons and some other a couple other aircraft to um, ops. We only lost 1 Blenheim to air. That must have. I think we only had damaged aircraft, so this is probably where it was damaged in air to air, and then on the way flying back it crashed or something. In any case, 5 to 15. Yeah, good ratio. Let's okay, we did lose a pilot, maybe that Blenheim crew, I don't know. One wounded as well. Let's see. All we know that we destroyed, and really this is the only action I remember seeing, is this row 67. Not the best sub he has, I'm sure. Um, looks like he had. I mean, does this show me what he had? Okay, apparently we destroyed this, and he had fired a couple of torpedoes. So it ended up with this configuration here. But yeah, sunk by this depth charge. I'm not sure how it rates this, but those 6-inch guns from the Honolulu really tore into it. But yeah, that's the situation. I can do this real fast and just take a look at recent sinkings, see if we missed anything. I'm still not confident. Now, this one I'm confident. These two, there's no telling. So I guess we'll find out in the long run. But all right, let's get on with September 21. All righty, here we're back with September 21 to see what we can see, right? Ooh, nice. torpedo into this cargo ship, Typhoon Maru. Um, just as heavy damage. I don't know that that's going to sink, but certainly whatever it's carrying, or whatever its mission was, it's going to be delayed for a little bit while they do repairs, probably. All right, we've got some. I'm just gonna say, well, I don't know. Can we call them deep water fleet subs, medium range, long range? Anyway, some regular subs, American subs here active, missing a couple back to back. Here's another one, another miss. Uh, ay ay ay. If we don't get duds, we get misses. All right, we had a cancellation due to weather. Now I've got these night missions going still because I can't sweep yet and clear the um, airspace over Buna. And this is light rain, so we should get. Okay, we did destroy two Tojos here. Well, it says two aircraft, and we see one here. I'm guessing the second one is also a Tojo, but it could be something else. All right. This is moderate range here, but rain, but we do hit the base, damage, and destroy some aircraft. Ooh, this is a good raid. Oh wow. So I will tell you, my opponent said his in his email to me, he said his fighters didn't fly this turn. So he probably had some night fighters, night flying, and they decided not to go. I'm just going by what he said, and I'm seeing he's not interdicting us with fighters, which is allowing us to have good hits. And not only, well, the damage to the runway is minimal, but we're damaging aircraft on the ground, and that's nice. All right, so we actually do pretty good damage on that bombing run. Damage to aircraft, I should say. Still not really damaging the base here. Um, this one does nothing. Okay, and first of all, it's just a few bombers at a time. That's not going to do a lot. But the moderate rain here is not helping us, and it is still nighttime, right? Okay. So yeah, as good as we are getting damage into the aircraft, it wouldn't be that effective if he did have fighters up. So I can see what that there's mild frustration with that. And again, I mean, I don't know what his settings are. If it's a operator error or okay, yeah, the S-38 whiffs against a destroyer. All right, we take a solid hit there. Okay, so the S-38 is probably in danger here. Well, if it survives, we're gonna have to get out of there. Two hits, and one of them looked like a pretty direct, solid hit. All right, this may be an invasion force at Denpasar finally. Let's see how it goes. No, it's just a bombardment. Ah, of course. I-21 here. Um, yeah, we're not gonna find it. B, we're gonna lose the Cowra. Yeah, his subs this whole game have had a knack for hitting our ASW assets. I I almost think it's he's been so successful that every time he misses, I count myself lucky instead of the other way around. There's the I-170. That's so funny. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 14 damaged. Um, okay. All right. Well, all right. So he bombed our troops here the other day, and he had escort and probably didn't see any fighters, so decided to do it again. And we decided to um, welcome him with open guns. Anyway, so he's flying in here into the teeth of our fighters. Let's see how we do. So far, so good. You can bet he's going to sweep it this hex or escort next time. Um, and I'll probably stand down anyways. Oh, maybe that's also what he meant when he said his fighters didn't fly. Maybe they forgot to fly out here escort duty. All right, this is yeah, whatever's going to happen there is going to happen. All right, he's still and we have a few fighters to take care of some of these as they fly away. So we have a pretty good field day here. All right. We're still Oh, that's nuts. Still going after that sub. That shows you how much more effective daylight raids are. We did a lot more damage to Horn Island than all the bombings combined at night. All right, there's a ship sinking. What did I hit? Oh, yeah. I did put a torpedo into that cargo ship, but didn't think it would sink it. All right. I got to thinking about this later. I should not have bombarded this because now he knows what we have in here. But we'll certainly do an attack next turn. And I'm going to attack. There's a little guy up here too. All right. It looks like he has pretty sizable force here, but I'm bombarding anyway. I'm trying to see if I can wear out his supplies. I don't think it's working. But we got Tabataoya up to Airfield 1. I'm going to get fighters there, and then our carriers can move on, and I think we should be good the rest of the game there at Tabataoya anyway. Okay, a couple of small assets there. All right, as mentioned at the very tail end there, Tabataoya, we have level 1 airfield. I'm gonna bring these F2A3 Buffaloes over here. The only thing is, I mean, if he brings carrier, I mean, it's hopeless anyway. But I'm gonna bring them in here and cap this. I'll bring in more aircraft when I have more aviation support and higher level airfield. But that'll be a start, and we'll go from there and see how it goes. But certainly it'll discourage his Betty raids and whatnot. So that's the thing. And of course, this is finished unloading now, so I can think about what to do with that. But yeah, this base has gotten what do we have? Assault strength 410, fortifications 2. I think at this point I'm just gonna upgrade everything um, because once now that we have uh, maybe I'll let that get up to 2 before I do anything. But I would like to go back to building up fortifications. And also, we do have a decent number of engineers, and I plan on bringing more. In fact, no, this is okay. These are support ships, also sub chasers to look around here for subs. And then I have another I have more engineers coming as well as an aircraft. Hopefully, all these assets I'm bringing in will help out a lot. But yeah, that's where I'm at with Tabataoya. All right. Okay, so 3 ops losses. That's it. He lost a lot. 10 on the field. Wow. So 20, 30, 3 to 30. Um, that won't be the case every day. He lost 11 of his aircraft were these bombers over China. Um, it seems like that's high, but any case, uh, I'd rather, I mean, it's fine, but I'd rather the losses be higher with these fighters and other aircraft. But we also didn't do air to air against any of these, so we're not going to shoot them down if we don't fight them. He lost 4 Tojos and 4 Nates on the runways, and 1 Oscar and 1 Betty. And then a few other things due to ops. Let's just do this, okay. Ours were 2 C-47s, probably up by China, and 1 F4F4. Okay, only 1 wounded pilot out of all that. And then we lost this Kaura, of course. He lost a ship, but I don't have it on my list here. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing stands out in the recent past. So let's take a look around the map and see if anything stands out. If I can update you, I just talked about Tabatoy a little bit. Let's look at this. Oh, so I'm not able to see until I bring those fighters in here, the stacking limits for that air base. uh, we're still trying to find these subs. I put my aircraft, stood them down because we've really beat up that base. So I wanted to rest and think about what I'm going to do next. Also, we're building this base up. Once I get it to 8, we can, this will double and we can get some heavy bombers in here. But I still am planning, if I don't already have them, see all these anti-aircraft? I plan on dropping them here. That'll help if he decides to come hit our air base. He's going to meet a lot of anti-aircraft. And then as we expand down here, I'll carry it with me up and disperse it. Okay. um, but I do have air support units in different places, and I'm trying to remember what the status is. Maybe they're just still sitting here. I mean, we have this aviation base force. We should have, did we already move it? I think we have another base force or something that we brought here. I apparently not anything amazing because uh, I don't see the numbers real high. So we really just need this last asset here, and then we'll really have plenty of space for aircraft. All right. Australia, we're shuffling some units around. I'm okay. So the big thing is I need supplies here badly. Okay, badly because until I can sweep from Portland roads, I can't do any daylight raids yet. We did a little bit of damage to the base, but he still has plenty of aircraft there. Plenty. More, I mean, more than I'd care to let him have. And Horn Island, you could see the damage here. 4 airfield damage for Buna. I already showed you Tulagi. That's almost max damage. And then Port Moresby is taking a while to repair. And then Horn Island, that we're trying to keep that beat up as well. Now, working up the Dutch East Indies, there's nothing I don't think to talk about. So we'll just jump right on up to Burma. And you saw the night raids we made here. Um, so what happened is I got in this hex, and I'm going to do a deliberate attack with these tanks and see if we can hammer this pretty hard. And then I plan to combat, deliberate attack. I wish I hadn't done the bombardment because he might not think to bomb this, but now he's certainly going to bomb it. And so I really need to cap it, and I plan to. So these aircraft, pardon me, um, these aircraft are going to long range cap this. Let's see. Yep, it automatically puts on the drop tanks if it needs it. He may bomb this. He may bomb this. He may bomb both. Um, I'm going to keep bombarding this and bombarding this. We have an HQ coming. We already have an HQ here. I want another one here. And by the way, so the Second British Division, I started marching down this way, and I'm actually thinking about changing that because if I come down this road instead, I can bypass Tungu. He's probably making this a stronghold, and I'd rather not get locked up there. Pardon me. So what I'm going to do is tell my guys to march this way. They should, yeah, west, and then probably. I like to split my units because then they can repair while they're marching. Plus, if they get bombed, it'll hit one of my regiments instead of the whole division, and then we can keep moving fast with the rest. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do it, and we're going to march down this road, and then as we get here, I mean, as soon as we get here, I'll decide, am I going to cut this way, keep going? But this gives us options. Going straight down this road, we have no options but to push him out. But this is times two terrain. He probably has forts here. I'd rather not be bogged down here. I'd rather move past, maybe take Pegu with a with like two divisions worth of troops. I think it would be something doable. Um, so yeah, that's what that's all about. Um, I might rail this up to here and get out of this because he's bombing us like crazy, and I'd rather just escape this bombing. If we get up here, he won't, he can probably figure out we're up there, but we do have reinforcements coming, lots and lots and lots of reinforcements. Until I buy them out because of our house rule, as units arrive here at Cox's Bazaar, they're going to park here until I can buy them out, and then I can move them down this road with the political points. And there's going to be a lot that come in here that are unbought out. You can see, like, for example, the 23rd Indian Brigade and the 36th Indian Brigade, and there's more. So all these, so we'll just see how that plays out. I've got a division up in this area that I want to move down here and start moving up into China because we need all the reinforcements we can get. So yeah, and then China is its own thing. We did fight off the bombing of this hex, which is times three terrain. But I'm probably gonna stand them down. They did good work. Hey, let's see if look we got some experience from that. But well, I won't stand that. Let's see, 35. Yeah, we'll stand out. Look at all that. Um, fatigue, and then this here we got some experience and really high fatigue. Now he could bomb us while we're stood down. Hopefully with flak and terrain, Actually, we have zero flak here. By the way, that reminds me, this was pretty cool. Well, I'll just say this. So see that, uh, that's interesting. This number seems to change. Oh, I think I might understand it now. If it's used, you'll see a number here based on maybe how effective it was against the bombers. But if it's not used, maybe. All right. Because it seems like recently that number was said 20. And then this number said like 26 or something, and now it says zero. So I thought this number meant how much uh, like a value for how effective your anti-aircraft is, but that's not what I'm seeing that. That's not the case anymore. Well, we do have this road open, but we also, uh, I mean, I don't know where the supplies are on this road, but it's more effective to get transports or whatever in here. By the way, he spotted us here, but these are just anti-sub. ASW. So if he wants to, bring Betty's and hit him, that's fine. He still doesn't know we're here. And I may or may not sit here forever, but I'd like to see if he's going to come up in here again and we'll raid him. Um, so yeah. Speaking of which, I'm trying to get this built up supply wise so we can rebuild these fighter groups. See, I can't get these to restock because of supply. I need supply to be higher. Now, one thought I have is to fly the groups, like say to Imphal, uh, rebuild them, and then fly them back, and maybe rotate groups like that. But so far, it's just we're not we're running on basically zero. We're running on empty. I'm so yeah. I don't know, but that's the end there. I think I'm not. I mean, China is just it's kind of a stalemate here. Um, I do have reinforcements coming. I'm gonna try to bring them around and see what I can do. As far as this area, it's just kind of static. I don't really have an objective here, and apparently he doesn't either. Well, maybe he was trying to break through here, but we kind of foiled that, I guess. All right. I'm gonna call the video here. But yeah, the goal is to keep building this area up until I have can make a thrust further up, maybe Tarawa. I'm not worried about these just yet because they're not going to make the best bases. Tarawa's going to be a pretty decent base to then give us more range for further up. So yeah, and then from here I may, well, the carriers can move on, I think, and I may consider moving up here soon. Just have some carrier cover and see how far we can get. So, all right. Yeah. Let's see. That's 9. That's a little too far for what we got, but if I could park some carriers here and fly cap right here, um, see how effective that is. And by the way, speaking of carriers, here comes the Enterprise. All right. So we got reinforced. The cavalry is coming. All right. Thanks for joining me. Um, and we'll see you next time. We'll talk about September 22 turn resolution. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And I will talk to you next time. Take care, everyone.